Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and today's video is going to be my February book haul. So again, this month in February, I bought a lot of books. So I bought 12 books and I got a book as a gift from one of my friends. Yeah, so I'm just gonna show you. This book haul is gonna be separate in 3 sections. So there's books that I bought at Indigo, there's books that I bought at a used bookstore, and there's like the last book that I received as a gift. Let's start with the gift. So my colleague at work, one of my really good friends, she read that book a couple weeks ago, and we talked about it, and she was like, that's gonna change your life, you have to read it. And then I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna buy myself a copy. And she was like, no. And I was like, why? And she was like, I already bought it for you. So and it's in French, because she bought me the French translation of it. But basically it's this book. So tout se joue avant 8 heures, offrez-vous un supplément de vie, by L. Elrod. And basically it's Morning Miracle. I think that's what the Miracle Morning, this is the original title, the English title, basically. Miracle Mornings. It's about all the things you can do before 8 a.m. And so basically I'm a night owl. I've always been. So it's really hard with the work that I'm doing because I'm an elementary school teacher. So yeah, I need to get up pretty early in the week. And it's just like, it's really hard for me, and I really want to be more productive during the week, especially in the mornings and also on the weekends, like, because my weekend, normally I would wake up at like 9 or 10 a.m. and I would do nothing until like 1 p.m. It's not productive. I don't like it. So I really want to change it, and I think this book is gonna help me. So yeah, so it's a pretty short book, but I'm really excited to read it and just discuss it with my colleague, my good friend. So yeah, this is the first book. Next, let's go with the books that I got at a used bookstore. So the first one is Stargirl by Jerry Spinelli. I heard amazing things about this, and they made a movie adaptation of it on Disney Plus. I really want to watch it, read the book first. This is a middle grade, I think, book. I know it's Kayla's over at Books and Lala's favorite book, and you know I trust her opinions. So yeah, this would not have any nostalgia or sentimental value for me because it's gonna be the first time I'm gonna read it. But I'm really excited to see what I would think of this. And so yeah, it was so cheap, so I got it. Next is an edition of a classic that I don't really enjoy, but yeah, I got it. It was so cheap. And that is Jane Eyre. This is the shorter classic edition, in like cloth bound, I think. Jane Eyre is not my favorite classic. I kind of enjoyed Jane Eyre as a character, especially like in the first part of the book, when she's like all gooey lovey with Mr. Rochester, which is just not a good person and a good man and a good love interest. I think she's really annoying, but yeah, I got it. I think it's pretty. It's gonna be pretty on the shelf. It's gonna be on the pink. I got it. It was so cheap. The next book is The Book of Negroes by Lawrence Hill. This is a Canadian classic book of fiction inspired by real life events. In this one, we're following Aminata, who was kidnapped in her West Africa village, and then she was brought to South Carolina where she worked in plantation. I think after that she got freed and then got brought to Nova Scotia, where she was promised that she would be free and the conditions would be better, and it was not. So it's part of Canadian history but also American history. And I know at the end, I'm pretty sure she was able to go back to West Africa. And I know this was adapted into a mini-series, I think. Yeah, I heard this book is absolutely incredible, and we're following like such a strong female character, and I really want to watch the mini series. So, but yeah, first I want to read the book. So I got the book, and it was, like I said, at a used bookstore, and it was like, it's in perfect condition, which is crazy. Next, I got a book that I heard nothing about, and I've never seen it, but the premise really interests me, and that is The Anatomy of a Scandal by Sarah Vaughan. I'm gonna say that. Pretty sure it's a courthouse thriller, and we're following like a family and a divorce, and yeah, scandal probably. And yeah, I got it. The premise really intrigued me. I really want to read more like a courthouse thriller to see if they are my thing. And last month I got Miracle Creek, and this is another courthouse thriller, so I'm really intrigued. So I got it. Next, I got Watching You by Lisa Jewell. Lisa Jewell is a pretty known author in the thriller mystery genre. It's gonna be my first book from her. I heard mixed things about this, but yeah, I really want to make my own mind on it. I have like no idea what this is about. I really don't. But yeah, it's a thriller. I want to read more thriller, you know. Yeah, I got it. The last book that I got at the used bookstore is Educated by Tara Westover. This is a memoir, and in this one we're following Tara's family. They're survivalist, and so basically she grew up isolated from everyone, I think, and she was homeschooled, kind of brainwashed also, and we're following her. Like, I know that the first time that she set foot in a classroom, she was 16 or 17, something like that, which is crazy. And it's just, we're following her like being confronted to stuff that she was not taught. I heard great things about it, and you know, I really want to read more nonfiction and memoirs. I don't read a lot. If so, it's by people like famous people that I know. I know nothing about this woman, so yeah, but I'm intrigued. And yeah, it was so cheap. The last part of this book haul is the books that I got at Indigo, and the first one is Homebody by Ruby Kaur. This is a poem collection. I already read Milk and Honey and The Sun and Her Flowers by the same author a couple years earlier, and I really enjoyed it. I tabbed so many poems. They speak to my soul. And I heard this one is even better, and I just really love Ruby Kaur's writing, and yeah, I'm really excited to dive into her new poem collection. The next one is a book that I'm currently reading, and that is Bad Feminists by Roxane Gay. This is a collection of essays by Roxane Gay on feminism, racism, misogyny, sexism, yeah, all that stuff. I'm really enjoying it so far. I really love her take on different subjects, even though not all the time I agree with her. But I think it's really interesting when you're reading from someone that has another point of view. I just think it could be like really educational and just really good to develop your critical mind. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, I got this. Next, I got The Toll by Neil Shusterman. So in January, I read Scythe by Neil Shusterman, and I really enjoyed it. I already owned Thunderhead, which is the second book, and yeah, I really want to get the third book so I can, like, you know, not wait, because I know that at the end of Thunderhead there's like a big cliffhanger plot twist thing, and yeah, I just don't think I'm gonna be able to wait. So I got it so I can dive into it right after I'm finished with Thunderhead. But yeah, probably gonna read it next month or the month after. We'll see. Yeah. Next, I got a book that was so cheap. That is Blood for Blood by Ryan Grodin. The sticker, I forgot. Yeah, like as you can tell, it was $6. This is the second book in the duology, and it's a alternate story dystopian duology where Hitler won. It's basically like just imagining like what would happen if Hitler had won. Yeah, this is the second book, so that's all I know. I know there's a race that, like in the first one, I know there's like a competition race that you can do and you have the chance to meet Hitler, and so our main character is entering that race to meet Hitler to eventually kill him. Yeah, so that's all I know. That's all I want to know. But yeah, this book was so cheap. I just have to buy the first one. But yeah. Next, there is another book that was super cheap, and that is An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Ink Green. As you can tell, $8. This is an adult sci-fi. We're following a YouTuber that encounters one night a robot alien thing, and she films it, or experience and her encounter with that robot alien thing, and she goes viral during the night. And yeah, that's the premise, and that's all I know. I really want to read it. I heard great things about it, so yeah. And finally, the last book that I got is How the King of Elfham Learned to Hate Stories by Holly Black. This is a companion short story collection in the Folk of Hair series. And we're following Carden in this, and I know there's like a exclusive like story following Carden and Jude, and that's all I know. This is illustrated, like with pretty illustration, like so pretty. I just love this world. I just love Carden and Jude. Yeah, I want more, so this is perfect. And this is really a guilty pleasure series for me. Like, yeah, I love it so much, so I had to have it. I got it. So this is it, guys. This is my February book haul. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.